What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my Premier League score predictions for game week 1. I think we're in for a hell of a year. It starts tomorrow night with Burnley Man City. I just think we're going to be in for a cracking. I think the title race is wide open. I think the race to top 4 is wide open, and I think many teams could get relegated. So my predictions are going to be out tomorrow, so make sure you go check that out. And I've just recorded it now. It's going to be interesting to what you guys think to it. But now I'm going to go for my score predictions. I'm going to be doing one of these every single week for the Premier League. I do one for the Championship as well. So yeah, let me know down below if you agree with some of them. And if not, let me know why and what your score predictions are. But yeah, let's get straight into it. So starting the season is going to be Burnley Man City. Friday night, under the lights. It's going to be a hell of a game. Company coming to the Premier League, his first year at the top flight. He obviously did amazing last year with them in the Championship. Coming up against his old manager Pep, who in my opinion is the best in the world, best in England, and they've just coming off the back of winning the treble. So both teams are going to be on a high. I'm going to go City 2-1 in this one. A lot of people say probably 3-0 City, but I just can't see it. I think it's going to be tight. Burnley may even take the lead. They've got the home advantage. They've got a bit of a buzz about them at the minute. They play young, exciting football. They just go with it. But I do think City are just too good for everyone in the league. I'm going to go 2-1 on this one. Now on to Arsenal Forest, which is the early kickoff on the Saturday. Going to go Arsenal 4-0 in this one. No surprise what Forest away form was like last year. Everyone knows what happened. We got battered pretty much every single week away from home. It was an expected loss. Last year at the Emirates, we lost 5-0. I think it's going to be 4-0 this time around. I think Forest have got a bit more know-how about them defensively to not crumble under pressure. But Arsenal's also got better. So it could go 5-6-0 again. But I'm going to go 4-0. Arsenal just going to play us off the park, really. Bournemouth, West Ham, going to go for a home 1-0 win to Bournemouth. They've strengthened really well. New manager, could be exciting to see how he gets on. I think they'll be fine this year, Bournemouth. Obviously, a lot of people predicted them to go down last year, but I think they'll be okay. Mid-table for them. And West Ham, losing Rice. A few signings could be in by the time they go to Bournemouth on Saturday with Ward-Prowse, Maguire. Edson Alvarez has just been confirmed, so I don't know if he'll be in the squad. But it'd be interesting to see this one. But I'm going to go for Bournemouth 1-0. Brighton, Luton, the new boys are coming to town. Brighton did stupidly good last year, like way too good. Got into Europe, and I think they're going to have a good season again. I don't think it'll be as good. I think you'll see my predictions tomorrow where I put them. But losing Caicedo, well, should be losing Caicedo. They've already lost McAllister. I don't think they've replaced him that well. I think Dahoud's a good signing, but he's not on them two's level. Milner, good experience, but he's losing his legs a bit, really. I'm going to go... A lot of people will be surprised by this, but Brighton 2-1. I just think nobody knows what to expect from Luton because we don't know how they're going to come and play. Whether they're just going to go for it, have some fun, or sit behind the ball and say, well, come and beat us, Brighton. Brighton's going to have a lot of the ball. But I do think Luton are going to nick a goal from somewhere, from set piece or something like that, a quick counter attack. But Brighton will take all 3 points in this one. Everton, Fulham got them to cancel each other out. 2 bang average teams. Fulham swapping Raul Jimenez for Mitrovic. Don't think they're quite on the same level. I think Mitrovic is much better. I think he'll end up going towards the end of the window. He's been wanting to go all summer to Saudi, but I don't know if it will be to Saudi he goes. Everton, not really strengthened at all. Brought in Ashley Young and not really got much better. Sean Dyche's team, we all know what to expect. Hard to beat, good set pieces. But I'm going to go 1-1 in this one. Sheffield United Palace. Now, Sheffield United will well go get a point out of this one. With being at home on the opening day, there's a lot of things around the club that they're struggling with at the minute. Selling Burge, selling Iliman and Jai. Not really replacing them either. They've not really spent any money. They've just brought in a new holding midfielder, Vinicius de Souza, I think his name is. So we'll see how he gets on. But I'm going to go Palace 2-1 in this one. Newcastle Villa. Now Newcastle obviously did it better than everyone thought last year and got into the Champions League. Fourth spot. They had a hell of a year. They've brought some decent players as well. Tonali, Harvey Barnes, Livramento. And I think their squad is quite good. But a team that is definitely getting better and who they're coming up against is Aston Villa. They've really impressed me throughout pre-season. I know you can't really go much into pre-season, but they're a good team. Hell of a manager under Unai Emery. Brought in Pau Torres, Tielemans, Moussa Diaby. going to see more from Kamara this year, Diego Carlos, Matty Cash. They've all got a lot to offer. But I'm going to go 1-1 on this one. Brentford, Tottenham, we've got them to cancel each other out at 1-1. Brentford will struggle without Ivan Toney this year. They'll be okay, but I think they'll struggle more than usual. He gets them out of a lot of situations with his goals. He's a hell of a striker. Tottenham, there's a bid gone in today for Harry Kane, which has been accepted for 100 million from Bayern. By the time on Saturday, that he could have been gone, or he could be thinking about it, which is why he don't play. I'm not too sure, but I'm going for 1-1 on this one. Chelsea, Liverpool, what a game this is for the opening weekend. On Sunday, it's a big game at Stamford Bridge. I think you'll see my predictions, who I've got fourth, who I've got fifth. But I think this is the one where them two are going to be battling out for that final Champions League spot. But on the weekend, I'm going to go for 2-2. Two good teams, two very, very good managers. Chelsea, a lot of change at the club still. I don't know what's going on with their recruitment. They're spending a lot of money on a lot of players that I just don't think they need. They obviously need quality players and they need strength in depth, but I think they're just signing too many players. 2-2 in this one. Man U, Wolves. I think Man U will wipe the floor with Wolves. I think Wolves are going to be in big trouble this year. Without Lopetegui, without Neves, without Adama Traore, without Moutinho, without Collins. They've only really brought in Doherty. They're going to be in trouble. Man U strengthened well. I think they're going to wipe the floor with them. It's going to be 3-0 United. But that's going to do it for the end of the video. If you've enjoyed, then drop a like below. Subscribe if you haven't for more Premier League content. And I'm going to be doing one of these every single week, so make sure you tune in. Let me know in the comments down below your score predictions. And until next time, see ya.